Welcome everybody to the Let's Talk About It show. I'm your host Ace Ali and my co-host.
And I'm Yosaris.
And today we will be discussing with you how important is sex in a relationship. How important is sex in a relationship? I think personally sex is
I don't even know.
I think it's very important. I think sex is a huge part of the relationship, not just the fact of it being just sex, but you know, it's a form of communication. It's the physical aspect of togetherness in a relationship. You know?
The first time I'm like, I'm having a proud moment right now. I agree.
You agree?
That's crazy, right? We actually agree on something.
First. So yeah. So definitely.
I agree.
What percentage you feel like sex is?
I think is the most important part of a relationship, though. Only because
I'm listening. I'm not mad at that.
You know what? I feel like it's if you can have a beautiful physical connection with somebody, intimacy in the bedroom, your relationship
is gonna be happy.
I don't think it's gonna necessarily fail. Like obviously you want to communicate, but I feel like it's easy to communicate and lack that passion and that intimacy, but it's very, very hard to have that intimacy and not be able to communicate.
This is the first time I'm like,
right?
Oh, sure, you got it going on. I like it.
I like that. See? I like this.
I like that.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the most important part of a relationship. Obviously, you know, there's those that, you know, like, oh, well, and probably most of you guys would say this, like, well, it shouldn't be all about the sex.
Yeah,
and it depends on how you hold sex. Like what you think sex is. I don't know if you agree or disagree to that.
Nah, I definitely agree. Because a lot of people be like, oh, they like jump the gun and it's not all about the sex. Sex is not that important. I want to get to know you. Yeah, you can get to know and all that. But when you're in a relationship, when you're dating, when you're, you know,
invested.
Like, yeah, you're like getting to know somebody forever. You're never going to get to know somebody fully. So sex is going to be a part of the getting to know them, how they are during, after, when they want it. You know, it's a communication thing. So I definitely agree.
I think it's one of the most beautiful things humans do. And if you can
creation,
right, like if you can literally enjoy that with somebody and truly escape the world, because that's what sex should be. If it's not like that, you need to get your life. Okay, but if you can escape that way, I think that by far the most important thing in a relationship.
So what about if the sex is bad?
It wouldn't work out. That's what I'm saying. Like for me.
But hold on. But you can't really say it wouldn't work out.
It's a friend at that point.
It's a what? It's
a friendship. Yeah. For me, it is.
So what about if you're in a relationship? You know, y'all finally have sex and you're not as pleased, but you like the person. So do you work?
But see,
with
that's
them?
where intimacy comes, because it's not about, you know, this person has everything going on and they know how to do it right. It's not that. It's intimacy.
Right.
And intimacy comes with sort of like, you know, the passion and the emotional aspect and the physical. It all combines. So if you can have that, this is why I say sex is so important, because you shouldn't just hook up with somebody without sort of that type of connection there.
Don't go left. But as a woman, so you wouldn't work with your man to you know, what if like you could teach him some things? What if
you can't teach?
Or what if
passion? I'm sorry.
Or what if he's not pleased? Like you want him to drop you like that?
Yes.
If he's not pleased?
Yes. If we cannot create something beautiful from that and like truly enjoy it, we're really just, you know, we're just cool.
So now, hold up. So now this is after time of trying, or it's just one time?
No, I don't think like the first 2, maybe 3 times. You know, like it depends on the person. It depends on the comfort of the woman and the man.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about you personally.
For me, it depends on how comfortable he is, how selfless he is, and vice versa. Obviously, for me, I should be able to get that passion within like the second time.
Let me ask you this then. So, what if he's a virgin?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
You wouldn't date a virgin?
That's a different topic. I don't think this is for this topic.
No, but I mean that's how important is sex in a relationship. But if he's a virgin, then that plays into
we're different. We're in two different places in our lives. Like I cannot.
So you need a thought.
Not a thought. I want. I want someone experienced. I'm sorry. I'm too old. Like, I think it's beautiful. I think, you know, if you decided to wait and hold yourself off, you know, that's you should share that.
Virgins,
if you want
y'all getting played out.
Stop
y'all used to be the shit back in the day. Looks like y'all getting.
I don't want a hoe either. Like, I don't want someone that's had like half of Massachusetts or half of New York.
Right.
No,
what
but
about half of Oklahoma?
Or Oklahoma, whatever. Not Oklahoma, definitely not Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Another
no
state.
Shade, but damn.
Nah, okay.
No,
so first, is y'all losing your touch out here?
No, it's not that. I think it's respectable. I think it's beautiful. It's just, it would not necessarily work for me because you know I want passion and I seek intimacy and I seek sort of like that experience and you know and I'm a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it's kind of hard to get that from. Someone that's not as experienced.
Okay.
Granted, I'm not saying I'm like this, like you know, I know the moves and I know all the, you know, but I want to be taught. I don't necessarily know if I want to teach.
Okay. But that's part of a relationship, though. It's vice versa, though. You can't be so selfish and worried about you being taught. You sometimes a man can teach a woman, a woman can teach a man.
For me, you know, it's a little. Of course, I will. If it came down to that. Obviously, we're gonna teach each other, but I do not. If I had my choice,
new heights.
I'd rather not be the one.
Right.
Fully teaching anybody.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Well,
what about you in that same, I guess, question? Would you have sex with a virgin or like?
Would I have?
See, it's different for guys though.
Would I have sex with a virgin? I mean, it all depends on the person. Like her being a virgin, I don't really think that plays a part.
See, it's different for guys.
So also, hold on. You're saying you wouldn't have sex with a virgin, or you wouldn't date a virgin? That's two different things. You asked me would I have sex with a virgin? Huh?
Probably both. I don't know. Like it's just, I don't know.
So what if you out?
I don't know. I've never been in that position, so I can't really. I don't know what I would do in that. Obviously. I wouldn't know until I get to know this person. So,
okay. So what
if I really like him and I'm really digging him, and
then he tells you,
you know, that's different. But that would kind of be a bit of an issue because I don't know. He would have to be incredible. Okay. Like he really would have to have a personality that is hard to deal. You know, it's like sort of hard to let go of.
Okay.
Because I don't know. That's a little. I don't know. It's different for me.
Alright, well, I appreciate y'all watching. Well, we appreciate y'all watching the Let's Talk About It show. I'm your host, Ace Ali.
And I'm Yosaris.
And we'll catch you next time. Leave your likes, your comments, your inboxes, all of that. Follow us right here. And get at you later.